Alright, ready? Start the voice memory.
On go. 3, 2, 1, go.
What's good, boys? This is the Hella Freaking Motion podcast. We're in Miami right now. We're here with Muaki, Alex T, Daniel Terry, and Jaysun Pop. I'm just gonna,
Yeah.
we're just gonna go around and introduce ourselves, type shit. Jaysun Pop.
Alright, so my name is Jaysun Park. I'm 16. And
Bro, what'd you do?
Lock in!
Alright. And
Bro.
and I drop shit. Yo.
Bro, what?
Alright, what is fuck?
Yo!
Oh my bro, nah, we start this shit, bro.
But just go.
Everyone knows who I am. I'm Daniel Terry.
Alright. Yeah, bro.
6-figure, 17-year-old dropshipper. Yeah, everyone knows who I am. So,
Nich though. I make money online, type shit. Honestly.
Alex Fitness, 16 years old. I just started organic dropshipping. Soon to be a 7-figure dropshipper.
Type shit.
Work that came off like a year of my life. Still in school. and yeah, that's about it. What about you, Muaki? Career day?
Well, I'm 19. I'm not a pedo, I promise. I made multiple 6 figures
Type shit.
dropshipping. But yeah, well, that's pretty cool.
Yeah. Pretty good. So guys. Oh my god!
Jaysun's over.
wait, what?
What should we start with?
Jaysun Park.
We should give.
We want to go over a brief overview of what your current scenario is.
just tell them what's your situation right now.
A 2-figure or a 7-figure dropshipper.
Alright, so you already know I'm a 7-figure
Yeah.
dropshipper. Seven-figure dropshipper. But externally.
Bro, just talk. Be honest, bro.
Bro,
Alright, internally.
I have like
We need to.
I have like $5. Like I'm not even kidding, bro. It's like so cooked. But bro, this feels so forced, bro. I'm not gonna.
Yeah.
Bro, this is gonna take so
Oh
much
my
energy,
day.
bro.
Talk to us, not the camera.
Yeah, we just gotta act
Very
like
cool.
just a conversation.
Yeah, so how'd y'all get like...
Bro,
You know
this
me
chick-
serious,
Yeah,
man? This is gonna be sick.
I'm really poor right now.
We
bro.
might have to start this shit.
Conversation. Alright, by the way.
One take, Tony.
Yo, I'm not editing this. Boys, how we all get started into like business and shit?
Go.
Just that?
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, okay.
So I used to like, bro, like I used to steal gum, and I used to like just like sell it to kids, bro, in my school. But then it was like a really good offer. Like I used to sell it for $2 and three packs for $5. And yeah, bro.
So what led you to dropshipping?
I saw your stories, bro. You're like printing, and I was like, nah, bro, let me fucking do that, bro. Like, yo.
Anything else?
Yeah, that's pretty much it.
What about you, Daniel?
Well, tried with quite a few business models. I did copywriting, I did YouTube, and I mean it's not that much, but and then I did paid ads dropshipping. I had $500 to my name. I spent all $500 on paid ads, lost it all, and figured out what organic dropshipping was. And then from there, I've just been printing every day since.
What made you get into like business and shit?
I mean, back in like 2022, I used to just watch like Andrew Tate and some shit, and I started going gym, and then I always knew in the back of my mind like I gotta make money. So then I just
Did it.
decided one night I just to join Andrew Tate's fucking university, and from then I was just trying shit until just trying shit until something worked.
Dang, you wanna tell them how you got scammed?
Scammed.
Muaki, what was the thing with what was the thing we're talking about when we got scammed?
I didn't get scammed. Boston.
No, you
Talking about Boston?
no, you got scammed.
I thought you got scammed at Boston.
What are we talking about?
No, he
It's
was
about
about
Boston.
That's what I already talked about. We didn't know this shit about each other.
Yeah, anyways,
I'm not
Nick.
talking about the camera, no. Let's just have a conversation.
Yeah.
Nick, go.
What do you want me to do?
Bro.
Yeah, basically on the come up, bro.
Nick, you actually said it.
We're working a shitty job for like $7 an hour, and it was pretty questionable.
What was the job?
It was at a tutoring center. I was teaching little kids how to do maths, and I locked in, started a clothing brand, and then shortly after started organic, just ran it up. So it's pretty fire.
What made you start organic? I don't anything else.
I don't know, bro. It was just there, so I just started.
How'd you hear about it? Like, how'd you say it?
I don't even know. I think I saw Boston's YouTube video. Yeah, and then we don't know what happened.
Scammed.
Wait, how'd you get into clothing, bro?
I don't even know. Okay.
Oh,
Basically, I was like a kid. Right? I always like freaking like drawing and designing shit. So I was like, damn, what if I can make this into a real job? And then thought about all the business models that involve designing shit, making, really using creativity. And that's what clothing brand was. Yeah.
What was funny?
I don't even know.
Yo, hey, Sean.
What?
I don't.
Nah, don't worry, just go.
Nah.
This chick is. I'm making this shit.
What?
This man spreading like this is talking, and that's you. I wasn't sure if it was a fart, and I look at him, and I started at him, he started at me.
I did not know what you guys were talking about.
Oh, bro, that's gonna be so funny on the clip. Him looking at each other, bro.
This might be a brain rot podcast.
Yeah, that's so funny. Alright, Nick, where were you?
Yeah, designing, passion for clothing. Boom, clothing brand.
Alright, tough shit. With me, it's kind of just like a really basic thing. So I was working at Comeups like 6 days a week, 35 hours, school, straight to work, come back at 10, sleep. It was the same thing every single day of the week. And then I kind of realized, like, bro, I was dying, like, I was hella tired after every single week and day. So then,
Shit.
I kind of just realized, like, bro, like, I gotta do something. And then there's always, like, those, midnight thoughts, like, bro, I want to make money, like, I need to make money. So I kind of just thought like that, and just, first I didn't really know what business model to get into, and I didn't really know anything about e-com. So at first I was thinking of, cleaning cars and shit, but then I didn't. And I knew Nick was making money. I went and started talking to him. He told me what he does. I got into it, and here I am 1 month later.
Yeah.
Wow.
W. Bye.
No questions? Well, I started with, I worked at Macca's for like 4 years.
Fucking bomb.
Good experience.
What's that song?
Shit.
But yeah, I graduated high school like 2023. And so during high school, I never really knew what I wanted to do. I hated studying. I didn't even know what university was until like year 12. And
What?
This what?
And then I figured there was more school after school. I'm like, bro, fuck that shit. And I don't want to do a tape. No trade, all that type of stuff. And then I found out online money in about like April, 2 years ago, exactly. Pretty much got scammed, and I was scammed again. And then I got into paid ads. It was TikTok ads at the time. That's when it was like pretty popular. But I still made like 2K, right? But then I was not profitable, unfortunately. And then started last year, I just wanted to finish exams, and I took a gap year because I heard about a gap year. I want to take that. So I took it, and pretty much I wanted to just explore and just like see online money as a whole. But I got a job because I literally had no money, so I got a job, and I wanted to stack up about 10K first, and then quit my job to go all in. So that's what I pretty much did.
W game plan.
That's motion.
Since June, like literally, I was doing dropshipping on the side, like organic, but I never took it seriously, so I quit my job. And then I pretty much got fired, but like before they fired me, I quit, so they couldn't fire me. And then that was like June, and then after, literally a week later, I went with a sale. And then, the rest is history.
You got addicted.
I got addicted, yeah.
Yeah. I feel like it's the same. Like for as soon as you get the first sale,
Snowballs
like,
that.
fuck. You gotta
Can't wait, bro.
My main goal was like just get one sale when I started. I like done copywriting for fucking like over a month and like outreaching every day to like random fucking Facebook mom businesses, and nothing was working. I was like, fuck, bro, I just want to make $1 online just to say that I made money online. Like a month and a half. It's not enough to try it properly, but like I was still like working every day on it, and then I was just like, fuck this shit. I've got like no one's even responding to my emails. Let me just try it, dropshipping, and then I just wanted to get one fucking sale, and then as soon as I got that sale, it was just like, oh shit, this is possible.
Was your first sale from organic or the paid?
No, I made no money.
Hey,
So
why did you do dropshipping though? Like, why not like something else?
Well, I knew what dropshipping was since like 2022. Like, and I started dropshipping mid 2023. So then I had no idea what it was. I was like, I know if I try, I can at least make like $50 off dropshipping. So I was like, fuck, I'm just gonna do this shit until I make $50 and then just see where it gets me. And then made $50. Like on my first sale, it was literally $50. It was like the Matrix operator. Look at dropshippers probably know what that is. And then I after the $50, you go on to the next goal. It's like $50 go turns into like, okay, I want to make $1,000, and then you're like, shit, I want to make like 10K, and then just
Snowball effect.
But yeah,
Yeah, what is copywriting? I actually don't know.
it's like you're just writing like advertisements for like companies and shit.
It's all websites.
Yeah, you like write the descriptions and like websites. For,
Do we not have ChatGPT for that?
This is like before everyone
No,
was
it's
using
not.
ChatGPT. But yeah, and you also write like marketing emails for people and shit.
Yeah.
I don't know much about it. I mean, I fucking hardly tried it, but
And motion. Yo, how did this come like about? What?
So this trip?
Yeah, when do we this is like the most random like group.
Yo,
Bro, no.
When do we
I
just
remember-
decide?
I remember when we were in a Discord call all together. There was in the HFM server. Everyone was in the Discord call, including you two, and everyone was just like, bro, to be honest, it's kind of a brain rot call. And then and then Nick and I kind of was just like, bro, when's the Gold Coast trip happening to Daniel? And then Daniel, we were kind of joking around when we said it, but Daniel was like, yeah, bro, I'm down.
No,
So
no.
me and
And-
Jaysun,
yeah.
we were fucking fiending to go somewhere. We were
Yo, like,
so
Dubai,
confused.
bro.
We were planning to go somewhere.
Bro,
And then they just said like Gold Coast, and I was like, we couldn't go to Dubai.
Yeah.
So, and then we were just like, okay, fuck it, we'll run it off on Gold Coast.
And literally, bro, we
Stick myself.
we were joking around when we said Gold Coast at first, like Nick and I, and then little do we know, like a week later, we were gonna be like completely preparing a trip to Gold Coast, like for real.
We went pretty quick, like from the time.
Yo, it was
Yeah.
so fat, bro.
we just teleported.
Bro, Antonio actually put me on freaking Muaki, bro. Probably W Antonio.
Yeah.
Where would we be without Muaki?
Wait, how did you meet Daniel though? Did you just join yourself?
Nick messaged me when he was starting. He was asking help for like suppliers, and I honestly thought he was a chick because his profile picture. So that's why I helped him. And then I mean, I think that's up.
Just connected.
Connect.
Bro, just cause yeah, like Daniel and like Louis, bro, like Louis like talks a lot with you guys, so yeah, it's like friends with friends.
Yeah.
Who's
Look.
Louis? Why didn't you come here?
Louis the guy that was just on call with
I was
before.
not called
Why didn't you pull up?
You can come.
Bro, the guy's like questionable.
Family stuff, but yeah. That's true. What else?
Damn, what about the Instagram poll?
The questions?
Yeah, that you posted on your story.
Can you be recording demo while you off?
Yeah, you
Yeah,
can.
you can. I'll check.
Bro, let's see.
I don't think there's much. It's just brain on.
Bro, I remember it was like.
Bro,
Oh,
we'll
he's
check it.
actually.
You know how we posted like the story?
Yeah. Listen, it's not. If you believe in God, how important was he on this journey?
Ooh. You wanna go through Muaki? You just go through.
Well, personally, I don't know. I became really religious, I guess, this year. I started going to church like every single day. I left since every single week.
Mm.
But I'd say just being grateful, living in abundance, and like really just being a good human being. That really like. Oh, it's nothing much, but
Yeah.
it's just like he's always been part of me. So
Yeah, that's fair.
But was it like
Did you get
like,
into it? Like, did you have to get into it, or were you already kind of like?
see, like I never really took because I've been going to church since I was a little kid. Well, like, I never really wanted to going. I just went because my family went.
Mhm.
Just like it is what it is. But then I started going to church for like 5 years, 6 years because of soccer. And then I started going again after I graduated from high school to now full time. But that's when I started to realize what like God is really made of and like Him creating this world and the way to live life and the way to think and all that type of stuff. And I really believe all that type of stuff.
Yeah. Fair enough. For me, it's kind of like I grew up in like a very religious family. Like I'm Greek Orthodox, so yeah, we like I was always told about God and everything, and I always believed in Him, but I was never really like I didn't really pray or nothing like that. So ever since I started organic, I kind of just like you just watch a lot of videos about shit. Like I won't go in depth with everything, but I just wanted to start praying, and like I kind of realized that I should be more grateful for everything that I do have, I guess. And I started praying, being more grateful, and I was never ungrateful for anything that I had. I just like realized I should like notice what I have and understand like how grateful I should be because other people don't have stuff like this. So yeah, I started praying, thanking God for everything, and just if I ever needed like help or if I ever was like down, kind of just pray, get closer with Him, which I guess really needed help. So yeah, that's what I do.
Bro, being grateful is like, so important. Like realizing like what we have, bro. Like, bro, literally sitting in Gold Coast and shit. Like all these like like-minded friends, bro. Like,
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
But I really think God brought us all together. Like, He just found a way to bring us all together. Like, real shit. Alex, you remember when freaking Muaki first booked the flight?
Yeah.
And he was like, bro, why does this guy book the flight?
Yeah.
And then I was like, bro, like, I don't know. Everything happens for a reason. I think God's like really meant to bring like all of us together.
Yeah.
So I think that's amazing.
Literally.
And yeah, with like religion, I 100% believe in God. I think everybody, no matter what religion, I think everybody should have like that one driving factor that just motivates them and is just always there for them, no matter what. So 100%, like if you're not religious or anything, I definitely think like you should be. Like you're missing out, low key.
Yeah. But also, real quick, just to add on to what I said, it's kind of like I realized also knowing that everything happens for a reason. Like sometimes if something would happen, I would kind of be like really bummed out by it. Like if something bad happens, something didn't go my way, I'd be thinking like, bro, why is it not happening? Like why? Same with organic. I haven't even been doing it for long, but I was still like at the start I was thinking like, bro, why is this not working? Why is this not working? And once I got into praying and all of that, it kind of just like made me understand like, bro, everything's happening for a reason. Like even all the little stuff, like, and that's all gonna work out no matter how. Like if you're consistent, it's guaranteed to happen.
that gave me chills.
That's so true. It's like it's everything. Like that whole phrase, everything happens for a reason. It's like so strong. It's like there's an equal like advantage to every disadvantage. Whenever something bad happens, you can have an equal good opportunity that comes out of that.
Yo, chill.
What are you laughing?
No. Nah, yeah, no, for real, that is so true. Like,
Yeah, facts.
Yeah, I feel like just everything like kind of balances out. Eh? Like,
It does.
What?
bro, I thought
You
you
know
were
these
trying
soups
to,
happening or
bro, I
something?
thought you were holding your like holding your laugh with like
Yeah.
the water.
Jaysun, what is your like? How did God help you in your journey so far?
If I'm gonna be completely honest, I'm not religious at all. I don't really believe in like, but I do believe in like some higher being, like some like an observer. You know, if you know what I mean.
a higher power.
Yo, like a
Yeah.
higher power, like.
Yeah.
I feel like we all have it. You know, like. I'm not too knowledgeable about this, like, these, you know, like religion and things.
You're an atheist?
I never went to church, but I do believe like there's like an observer, and it's just like kind of like when things are down, bro, it's like, nah, you're all good, like,
Yeah, it's-
like you're gonna be good, you're gonna be okay, like you're not good for every, if you know what I mean.
As long as you stay consistent and put in the work, it's just
Like that better, like that good you know what I mean? Like, okay, for example, remember when you used to work at Kmart or something, and you're just like thinking like, nah, like you're like thinking like, bro, I need to do something, man.
yeah.
Yo, like that's kind of
Like the opportunity of doing like organic dropshipping got chucked at me, and it
Yeah.
kind of like
Even
you know,
that
that's
thought,
like
bro.
the thing that's just telling me to go for it.
yo,
I guess.
like kind of like a guardian, like a
Yeah.
observer. But
Yeah.
if that makes any sense, bro.
Yeah. Dan, you got any more like questions from the sorry?
No, I just
Yeah.
hearing anything.
God is
Interesting.
definitely like a major part of
Yo,
my life.
like a lot of
Me
faith,
personally.
bro.
Mm.
Faith, man.
Yo, Muaki, you're saying like you do like shit at church. What do you do like when you volunteer?
That's little shit. It's usually like, because it's a Korean church,
Mm-hmm.
usually the voluntary type of work is like, more the major ones is like being able to speak Korean.
Yeah.
I'm not too fluent at it, so I just do what I can. So I just help out with parking, help out with food. Like,
Yo.
just like little things.
Yo.
So there's really no other like good questions, but yeah. Religion for me is kind of like I'm a big believer in a God and a higher power, and it's like yeah. I mean, praying as well. Like what you put. I feel like your words, what you say, what you pray for, always like comes back to you in some way or form. And if what you pray for doesn't come true, I think you're like
You have to
in a way you're not ready for it. Or
Yeah.
stuff like that.
It's like, I feel like just a lot of the things is just like energies, you know what I mean? Just yeah.
Yeah, bro. Yeah, bro.
Yeah, bro.
We could go more to like dropshipping talk or like life talk.
Alright,
Bro, like life, hey, like that's more interesting. Just like,
Alright. Muaki, what was your upbringing like, you know, from a kid to where you are now?
Not child,
Childhood, yeah, like everything.
Growing up, I had a very good childhood. I had a great relationship with my siblings, my family. I've never had any like traumatic experiences. I'd say I've always had good friends around me. I just a normal childhood. My parents, one thing I'm very grateful for is my parents always let me do whatever I wanted to do. So I literally tried everything as a kid. Like if that's, I don't know, new toys, new sports, swimming, taekwondo, soccer, up at the drums,
Yeah, everything.
just everything.
Yeah,
Like,
I feel like that's so super important.
Yo.
Your parents letting you try like anything, because that's how you're gonna figure out like what you're good at and what you like and what you don't like. And if you never try something, you're not gonna know if that's for you or if it's not. And yeah, my parents are also the same. It's like my mum, she was she's quite protective, but she always lets me do like whatever I want. It's like
Yeah.
it's like she was like real supportive in my journey with like drop shipping.
Yeah.
And I was interested in it and stuff like that.
I guess that carried on when I was going on as well. Especially like my siblings were really good at school, especially my sister. My brother's got on that pathway as well to being like an A student, like getting tutors for every class and all this type of stuff. And I did expect my parents to like have an expectation of me as well. But they knew from early on that I didn't like studying at all. And so they were pretty understanding of what I wanted to do. Like they were too forceful about it, which I do respect.
Yo, that's so important, like, for being too forceful in your kids. Like, I remember, my parents really wanted me to like be very smart and shit. Then I feel like when you like just force things, it just kind of goes backwards, eh? Like,
Yeah.
so,
Yeah, of course. For me, it was kind of just like I had a really good childhood. Like I was like a mid class. Like my family was very mid class, but still, my parents were just they were always there for me. They were always do everything for us. Like, which is really good. We were really close, obviously. What else? Like, and now that I'm kind of getting into drop shipping, they kind of like. They're supportive. They are supportive, but it's just like, obviously when I go around saying, oh yeah, I know some kids that are making like $200,000 in a month, blah blah blah. They hear that and they see me like, because I just started, like they see me like, and because I just started, I haven't made any money. They're obviously like a bit skeptical, but like so at the start they were very skeptical, but now that they kind of like understand everything and understand how like hard I've been working. I guess they kind of, like understanding me more and understanding what I want to do.
Your parents know Nick?
Yeah, they know Nich.
They know that make money?
Yeah. That's how, like, basically, that's how, because when I started doing all this, I kind of just wanted to tell them that, yeah, my friend is making like a lot of money and he's the exact same age as me, because I feel like if I was to say, like, try what I'm doing, and they'd just be very confused and like skeptical, I guess. But now that they know that I'm like really hot, like working hard for what I want to do, they understand that I can achieve like it, like easily if I just keep it up. So now they're more supportive and everything, which is good.
Nick, what about you? What do your parents like think about dropshipping? You do?
Bro, my parents they don't even care, low key, bro. My mom just sees the money and is like, she doesn't say anything. And then dad's just like, damn, bro, you made 1, 2, 3K a day. That's crazy, bro. They did not care, bro.
That's crazy, bro.
Like, it's calm, like, they're not on my ass, so it's fine. And really do whatever I want with my money. And freaking, as a kid, it was like, I never got to buy V-Bucks, bro. Like, so I think that's why I'm like kind of stingy. Oh hell no. Yeah, I think that's like why I'm a bit freaking stingy with money. I never got the V-Bucks as a kid. Future mate.
Once again, just to add on to what I said, like the fact that my parents are hella like they're not hella strict. They're not hella strict. They let me go out, which then they're strict. For example, like I'm not allowed to go out at night time, like unless I'm in my area, right? So the fact that they let me come here was just insane because, like, think about it. I'm not allowed to go out at night time, but they let me go to Gold Coast for like a whole week. So they are supporting me because I told them who I'm going with, what the reason I'm going with is, like, what the reason I'm going for is. So, I mean, the fact that they let me go here is, obviously very good.
Yeah. My mom was always super supportive. My dad doesn't even know I'm doing dropshipping.
Oh shit.
What?
My stepdad, he's like, bro,
Yo,
he's a bit weird. He's not like.
Tweaker.
He kind of just doesn't care, and like he says he doesn't like the business. Well, this is kind of like a bit more personal stuff that I probably shouldn't talk about on the podcast. But it doesn't really help anymore. But yeah, he's just more of a like a old fashioned. He's like doesn't People don't really see how it works, like how you get money from fucking filming a TikTok video. It's like weird for him. But yeah, big shout out to my mom. She's like super supportive of it.
Supportive parents are so good, bro. Like, just letting your kid do whatever, bro. Like my dad, he actually just let me do whatever, like anything, bro. like, and like with anything.
Good and bad though. What do you think? Good and bad? Good.
It's good. Bro. Either very good or like very bad. I feel like it just balances out. It's like
But there's also some scenarios where like parents don't care about the kids. Like, well, not saying don't care about like rules wise. Like, they don't care about what they do, and then you get a kid that's like turns out has no guidance and turns out to be a bit of a loser. But then you'll have obviously there'll be different scenarios, different like realities for different kids.
yeah.
Yeah, like with that also, the fact that now that I'm kind of older, I understand why my parents didn't really let me go out whenever I felt and stuff, because if I really had like all the freedom in the world, like, I probably wouldn't be like how I am today. Like they like brought me up very, very good to not be like a bad kid type of thing. So yeah, like, now I really understand why. I'm
I think that also probably a lot of a big part is to why I try to be so independent now. It's like I don't have to be constrained. I have to like be free and kind of like if I want to do something, I'll do it and like not have someone tell me like I'm gonna do it. And I think it's like the reason why that's work is my mum kind of like my parents were super strict about like what I do. It's like that kind of drove me to make want money in a way, because then like I mean if I have money, it doesn't really. If my parents say you can't do something, well then I can just go and do it anyway. It's their money, you know. It's like
I do get you. Yeah, no, I get you.
Yeah.
6,
Yeah, I
7.
feel like if you like, want to raise like a good kid, like you gotta let them do what they want, but then also you need to like care about.
There needs to be boundaries.
Like
There
yeah,
needs-
yeah, like you need to like actually care, like, or else if you like just don't care about it, like yeah, it's just gonna get so cooked, bro.
Yeah.
Damn, Muaki, you ever have any haters?
haters.
I remember we talked about haters before, right? You ever have any
That's
hating?
Like at school or anything.
I got bullied a lot.
Yo, what
No,
the
sorry.
fuck, bro?
Yo, sorry.
Nah,
Wait, why?
Why?
genuine bullying, like.
Wait, why?
I swear bullying doesn't exist.
Wait, you got bullied for being
Yeah,
Asian?
dude.
Like,
Was
what
it
happened?
like friendly band? Like, oh, your friend's like, oh,
Wait, was it like genuine?
you're a chico.
Or would they just go up to you like, I got
No,
hurt?
no. Both school, like primary school and high school, like they were just hella like Aussie.
Oh, got you.
Primary school, to be fair, it was friendly, but like, there was like 3 kids. They just like, because I was like so good at soccer, they just got hella pissed off and they were like fucking.
Yeah, and they just rage. Say anything, yeah.
But yeah, high school, I had beef with this one kid.
Yeah.
I was one kid and he told me like Simpson and like.
What's Simpson? Oh!
Yeah, he just like.
That's effed up.
He's like genuinely retarded.
I might put that one in the inventory.
What about like haters when it comes to like
Business.
Did you ever like show people that you're making like now that you're making money? Do you like show like friends and like have friends that switch up on you or something or anything like that?
Not really. Nah, to be fair, I don't really have beef with anyone. I try to avoid that. I'm pretty easygoing anyway, so I do avoid that. I don't really tell anyone that I was doing it until I made money. I was never like man, cause like I want to be rich. I'm doing this and that one type of shit.
Yeah.
I was never like trying to be up in other people's business because I know I don't want people to be mine. So, not really, no.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, that's the same.
Bro, with haters, bro, Nick and I, our school is full. Bro, like everyone's like.
It's so good in school.
The reason why we said that they hate it, they're not haters where they go out, they bully or like, call you an effing idiot or something. It's not like that. It's like that our school, I don't know why, our school in particular, bro, they they think everything is cringe. Like, you can't do anything without someone like being like, oh, you're so corny. Like,
You
shit
can
like
literally buy something from the canteen. Like, bro, why are you buying canteen food?
yeah, it's just like shit like that, bro.
Hey,
And you
no
you
reason.
can't do anything without being called like corny, cringe, stupid, bro. It's just everyone's like that. So I don't know, bro, but like, yeah. I feel like Nick still dealt with that a lot more than me, though.
I caused so much shit. I remember, bro, when I first started the clothing brand,
Yeah.
I think I started like 2 clothing brands before that, and they were pretty cooked. Freaking, I went around telling everyone, yo, my brand, I'm starting a brand. Everyone, hop on my brand. Yeah, okay, yeah, at the time, yeah, it was like, bro, I need followers, bro, follow my brand.
Yo, popular in school?
There's not really like popular in school. It's just like,
Well known, like
Especially-
were you quiet kid or were you like
No,
I was
no,
normal, I reckon.
like normal, like, yeah, it was normal. Cause back then, back in like year 7,
you guys were in like intermediate and primary school at the same school?
Nah.
No.
You guys was friends?
Yeah, no, so well, starting year 7, obviously we didn't know each other, and then we went on this excursion. Him and I got put in the same group. He came up to me saying, yo, are you Alex Thickness? I was like, yeah. And then we just started talking. I didn't know who he was though. Well,
Oh, sorry, Mr. Motion Man.
And then we just started talking. And it was like our friend group. It's like a normal year 7 friend group, bro. Everyone's just like, and no one knows which group to split into. So everyone's like a big thing. Nick and I were always like, we were friends. And then he kind of just locked in, and then he went like nonchalant mode.
When you locked in, you like, bro, stop, like kind of talking
Like,
to people. And
I remember like year 9, bro. I just freaking worked so many hours a day. I kind of just stopped talking to people. And obviously, yeah. How was that year
Year
9?
11 now, so
It was like 3 years ago.
2023.
2022.
Oh,
23.
Not even like, bro, when I was like year 9, I was like,
Bro, same. I was thinking that.
For me it was like, I was like when I
You like
locked
started,
started logging in with gym, and then I kind of realized that my friend group was like, okay, they're smoking weed right now and like starting to get to like partying like on the weekend. Like,
Oh shit!
This guy.
Oh shit, I got a crap.
oh my god, bro.
What is happening?
Bro, we're in a good conversation.
What were you saying?
What was I saying?
Bring my slide. Why are you wearing my slides?
I don't know. Alright, here.
Yeah, sorry, what you saying? We actually lost the plot.
I was
Your friends were like smoking.
oh yeah, my friends are like smoking, doing this like super shit, and I was like, okay, they're doing this now. Like, I have an older brother, and no hate towards him, I love him, but he also was like smoking and did the same shit that my friend's group did, and I was doing when he was my age. And now I looked at him, he just finished school and being a tradie, just got into being a builder, like a tradie, and I was like, looking at his life, and he's like, man, I don't really fuck with it. I don't really like that. And I was like, am I gonna be like that if I just go the same route? So then I started kind of like distancing myself from my friends that were smoking and stuff, and like just started hanging out with like people going to the gym, and just basically it was just gym for like a whole year, and like just like watching like Iman Ghazi and like Hamza on YouTube, and like learning about self-improvement, just like self-improvement shit, and then had the idea of making money, and then it was just like, yeah, from then.
Bro, with that, yeah. To be honest, in school, I was like a dumbass. Well, I am a dumbass. I'm gonna be honest, bro. I'm so bad at school. So that's when I kind of realized the easy way out is always a tradie, right? Being a tradie, doing some sort of electrician, plumbing, something like that. But that's hard, like, bro. You're just cooking your body. It's like the pay isn't even that good. Like, I kind of thought, like, bro, I don't want to do that. And then I thought, what's the other option? Uni. Go to uni for like two years. If you're doing something more advanced, 4 years. It's like, And I'm thinking like, bro, I don't want to go to uni, and then I'm thinking like TAFE, like something like that, and I don't know,
Safe.
like you go to like TAFE or something like.
It's like bootleg uni. It's like Chinese uni.
Yeah, it's like the bootleg uni that you do for something that's not like as larger of a job, and I kind of was just like, bro, I'm not sure if I even want to do that either. So then I was like, I gotta, I need to make money. I was like, I need to do something, bro, so that when I get to that stage in my life when I finish high school, I'm not like, shit, I'm stuck. Like what can I
social
do?
media had like a huge impact on like our generation.
Exactly.
Now, like you actually see like people making money. Like for me, like Andrew Tate for me was like I was like seeing this guy. He like I'm sure everyone remembers like came out here on his like 40 page.
Yeah, of course.
Back in like 2022. And seeing this dude talk about money, and he's like on my 40 page every day saying, you have to make money, you have to make money. It's like instant something gonna be in your head. Like slightly, you kind of think to yourself, shit. Yeah, I haven't even thought about it. Maybe I should try to make money somehow. And then, yeah, I mean, social media influences you. And it influences you in a good way or a bad way.
Bro, Alex, remember my locked in phase, right? Freaking that one time at school.
Oh no, wait. So his locked in phase was kind of like really.
You know,
To be honest, from year 8 to year 9, I did like no. From year 8, so like I said before, with year 7 there was like that big friend group, everyone was together, and then when it kind of split off in groups, it kind of split off into like class groups, like so people who were in the same classes as each other kind of just like hung out with each other. So I was in this class, so then we kind of split up, and then to be honest, I just don't remember anything of him until like. He kind of, because he like locked in and shit and just went ghost. I don't really remember anything of him now that I think of it. But then I just remember, I don't even remember anything about him if I'm being honest. But and then it got to like, late last year, that's when I kind of wanted to start making money. And then I just like went up like one class, I was sitting next to him. And then I just asked him like, yo, what do you do?
Nick,
And yeah.
were you quite like isolated when you were like in that locked in mode?
In a way, I always kept like 3 of my mates close, which I'm still like close to this day. And yeah, they're like my best friends. They know everything. They're just chill.
Were they when they saw you start to make money? Were they like asking you to teach them?
No, not even. They're questionable. They're pretty happy with their lives, but they're super supportive and everything.
Yeah.
Always trying to come up with new ideas and shit, just to help my business grow.
They'll be friends.
They'll be mates, yeah.
Yo, I love people like that.
Now that I think of it, like, I remember when I first realized like how close, noticed that him and those friends that he's talking about, they were like all really close. But Nick was the only one that was actually like, making money and shit. And I was thinking, I was like, bro, how can you be like best friends with someone that's making so much money and just like not want to like, do the same thing as him? And I was like thinking, bro, they're so dumb, like that's just silly of them. But now that you actually think of it that way, it's actually like, that's actually a really good thing. Like those friends that aren't just like,
like your friends just like to be friends.
Yeah, exactly. They're not just gonna start asking, yo, teach me this, teach me that. Teach me this. Like, they're staying, normal, like authentic, like how they always have been, which is obviously like very W friends.
Yeah, for me, I was like, I kind of just stopped talking to like basically all my friends.
Stage, bro.
And like,
Yeah, bro.
nice.
Yeah, bro.
I had
This guy. yeah, bro.
Yeah, bro.
What was I saying?
You stopped talking to
But
friends.
no, when you locked in.
Yeah, like I locked in and I stopped talking to everyone, and I had like one friend that I hung out with, and maybe
Daniel Pringle.
No, he was a dude I just hung out with in school. I had one friend like outside of school that we'd hang out with like most days, but he was super fucking brain rot, and it was just like okay, I gotta fucking I gotta fucking get away from like that's annoying, but I was gonna say something else. I fucking forgot.
But it's so good to see though, because it's like, I was never locked in during school. I was always just outside of school. So you never see like the perspective of grinding while in school.
Yeah.
That's so interesting to see.
Yeah.
You guys are all like, fucking Charles.
Yeah,
Bro, you're a fucking unk, bro.
Yeah.
Actually, not
I just kind of grew a mindset of like, oh, if these people aren't talking about money, then like, and I'm trying to make money, I don't want to be their friends. Like, I don't want to hang out with people that aren't trying to make money. That was like my mindset when it came to like trying to like choosing people to surround myself with. So I kind of took the route of like just not talking to anyone, and like my only influences were YouTube, social media. I would literally just I'd walk around like with headphones on, just like listening to like podcasts about making money, about anything that's gonna improve me anyway, and like
Same. But then I'm gonna be like for real. I kind of like one thing I kind of like lost was like I had like actually genuinely good friends and shit, and I just stopped talking to them like we're still good friends, right? Like we still like bro, I still like talk to them on IG, but then it's like I just kind of ghosted them like that, like, and I'm just like
Okay, Hollywood.
And like this one time I was at his house like the other day, and he was like, yeah bro, you kind of just like left us, and I'm just like, damn bro.
Yeah. That whole like
kind of have to though.
yeah, that whole phrase of like the whole thought of surround yourself with good people and like people like the people that you want to be like, is that once I actually like saw that and heard of it and really like thought about it, that hit me, bro, because I was hanging out with people that were like, I'll be honest, bro, the people I was hanging out with, it was only like weekends, but I really like them, bro. I love them, right? They're really nice. They were genuinely good friends, but they were doing shit like smoking weed, vaping, drinking. I was never doing any of that shit, so I was always kind of just like the odd one out. But it was kind of like my main friend group. So if I didn't hang out with them, I wasn't hanging out with anyone. And then I kind of just realized, like, bro, once I thought of the surround yourself with good people thing, I'm like, bro, if I stay with these guys until like end of year 12, say that in like 1 year, I'm gonna eventually be like them. And then I was like, I don't know, bro. I kind of just thought about it. I was like, bro, I do not want to be like that at all. And then once again, that's when the whole money thing came in. I want to start making money. Spoke to Nich, started hanging out with Nich, and now I'm here with, in a room filled with like a combined total of like $700,000. So like, it really does like make sense and just work out.
It's good having like a real person, like a person in real life that's actually done what you're
Yeah,
wanting to do.
Especially the fact that you're my age as well. Well, basically my age.
Yeah.
It's insane.
And being in New Zealand, you don't see anyone like that. It was like, bro, I never met. I did still to this day haven't. Bro.
Yeah.
Probably just says from New Zealand to scam me. Yeah, but like, no, you don't see anyone trying to make money in New Zealand.
Yeah, but I feel like in Australia and New Zealand, it's so like compared to like America's a lot more supportive with like all my money shit.
Yeah.
But Australia and New Zealand, everyone's more like.
You don't want you to win it.
Bro, they're like
Yeah.
So they're so like judgmental of like.
People like it's more like a. I feel like Australia and New Zealand's like more. I don't know. It's like kind of like
mediocre.
you don't put yourself on that like on that higher level. Like if you try to exceed the expectations, then people see you as like, oh, this guy's Mr. Tryhard, like
Mr. Motion.
Yeah. But Nich, what's
Bro, when I first hopped on Call of Duty, this shit a few weeks ago, your face looks so familiar, and I just found out why. But I remember watching your case study with Jordan. But literally, when I first started Organic, I saw your case study. That's why you look so familiar. I've been trying to like think for the last few days. Why is this guy's face so familiar? I remember you said you from Melbourne in the video. I was like, damn, this guy's from Australia too, and he's printing. I was like, damn.
I thought you guys knew each other for like quite a while.
Nah, freaking know this guy 3 weeks ago.
Right, I talked to this guy like fucking couple days before.
Yo,
I mean,
I knew of you for a while.
yeah, I didn't know you.
But y'all,
Just 'cause of personal brand.
Yeah.
Even any other friends that you were saying, how you like, you don't want to stay with like those quote unquote like bum friends and all that type of stuff. I don't know, personally for me, my friends were like, they're not like, I don't know anyone that's like my like max maxing life and shit. But my like high school friends, it's like regular kids, just work a job, just like hang out on the weekend, have a few drinks and just just kick back, just have, like enjoy life and shit. But I don't know, we're still friends to this day. I've still made all the money that I've made, but I feel like when I hang out with them, it's not as good to just like relax, just get your mindset out of work. You know, there's still like there's still more to life than work.
Yeah, 100%.
But always talking to friends online that really like help me motivate me as well. Just like-minded people, and now being able to have meet people in real life is
Yeah.
And surrounding yourself with good people, like, doesn't even have to be like, oh, people that are making money, like a bunch of money. It's like good people could
Just like
literally just be
people
like,
that want the best for you.
people that want the best for you,
Yeah.
exactly. And
People just
people-
have purpose, kind of.
Yeah,
doing
it-
something. It doesn't have to be drop shipping.
Yeah, like even if they are working at Macca's, you know, trying to like be like, bro, I'm trying to make money. Like I'm trying to like, you know, get some money from Macca's. Like I'm trying to, you know, do something good with myself. Like that's also like the type of people. Like a lot of people say like, bro, no one here. Like surround yourself with good people. I don't know anyone that's making money. I don't know anyone that's making money. Like it doesn't just have to be that, bro. Just people with the right mindset, bro.
just the purpose.
Exactly.
Yeah, purpose.
Exactly.
Yo, purpose is such a big one, bro. Like, my God, it was so cooked, bro. I used to dead ass like wake up, fucking brush my teeth or some shit, and I used to like go to school, and then like come back from school, fucking. I came back. I just didn't know, bro. I had like nothing. I woke up like I didn't know, bro. Like it's like such a big thing, like to work towards like something.
He's so sorry, bro. Let's get started, bro.
No, you're so right though, for real.
Fuck with the whole life maxing thing. Like max out everything in life, not just money. Like
That's it.
health, wealth, relationships.
Yeah, especially health, some people.
bro.
Yeah, Jack Hopkins.
Bro, Alex Vaughn, right?
Yeah.
Bro, he's one of my like closest mates. I've known him since preschool, so like I think like 13 years.
Yeah.
He's like still one of my closest mates, and bro, he just like looks out for me. Freaking, he always paying for my shit. Like he's always taking care of me, paying for my shit. I didn't realize that, and he's still paying for my shit to this day, just because like he's him.
Yeah, no, I know Nick's friends, bro. They're like, I'm friends with them as well, but obviously not as close as him, right? But, bro, they're funny, bro, but they're also, you can just tell when someone is a good friend, like, they're good friends.
That's good.
That's good.
Bro, like I work at Macca's. I think like 20 hours a week. He makes like $150 a week, and he still pays for my shit. I don't even ask for him to pay.
Yo,
Freaking food. You know how much food I eat, bro? Bro. I actually love bro.
Yeah, exactly.
And he's in the trenches for real as well. Holy shit.
Is he not? He is. Oh.
Damn. Y'all have like an Ashton Hall phase? I remember back in year 9.
22.
Oh shit, what was your Ashton Hall phase?
Yeah, like just like cold plunge, like that shit.
You face it.
In
Like,
the
still,
air.
that's still
Oh, Ashton
do
Hall.
Yeah.
fucking cold exposure till this day, like cold showers and shit. But yeah, like you mean just like self-focusing on self-improvement? Yeah, it was just like I had a whole year of it. It was just like gym. I was like cold plunge every day. Like just cold plunge, gym, eat good, and like fucking that's it. Just do that every day for like a whole year.
damn, that's so good, bro.
You still do it?
What? Yeah, I basically still do it all, but now I just make money.
That shit.
Bro, like, also back to like, I don't know, I kind of just like thought of the family thing again, bro, and like supportiveness and shit. Yeah, like before I said my family's like skeptical about this shit, about like, you know, online shit, Bro, and the thing is, I didn't even like my whole family tree knows now that I'm trying to do like drop shipping, and that's just because my dad goes around to like everyone saying, yo, Alex is trying this, Alex is trying that. Bro, he's told all our family friends as well, which I guess, and every time I tell him not to, he says, well, but I'm proud of you, blah, blah, but it's like, I don't know, I don't want him going around saying it, but he has done it.
Why not?
Like, I don't know,
Embarrassed?
I'm not, well,
I would be.
say for example, either my dad will be talking to like a family friend, my dad will be like, yeah, Alex does like this drop shipping, he's getting into drop shipping.
Them that you
Yeah.
fucking film
Yeah.
TikTok videos.
And then
And I ask you, what kind of products you sell?
Yeah.
And then you say, I sell fucking
That's a
plushies.
plushie, yeah. And then, I don't know, but also they're like, oh yeah, he knows people, he knows a bunch of friends that are making so much money and stuff. And then they'll be like, yo, no way, how much are you making? And then, like, I'm just like, oh, I started like 2 weeks ago, like, I haven't made anything. It's like that, but also, the fact that when my parents, like, well, no, my whole family, if someone, like is skeptical, it kind of makes me, like, more, like, I really want to make it, like, because, like, just to prove them wrong, because, yo, I'm not going to say who in my family said it, but this one person in my family, I was talking with him about, like, you know, the dropshipping, because he brought it up to me, and I was like, yeah, you know, my friends are making a lot of money, blah, 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 and then, what happened? He was like, oh, yeah, just remember not, you know, things can be very easily faked, you know, but that was your dashboard, I showed him your dashboard, and he goes, just remember, things can be easily faked. And then I was like, yeah, nah, that's not fake. And then he's like, yeah, well, you never know. I was like, yeah, but then I'm going to Gold Coast with them, so hopefully, you know, that can really help me. I can start making money from this. And then he was like, he was just straight up, what did he say? He was straight up like, oh yeah, but don't expect to make money yet. And I was just like, yo, what? And it's like my family, like a lot of people are like that in my family, so I just really want to make money like soon, just start like proving them all wrong, so that gives me like a more like gives me more drive, bro.
I was like me as well. Like my, because I was very open with it. I guess after I started making money, I told my whole family. But like I always told my family like, I'm gonna make money online, make my whole sleep and shit like that. But like at the time, like I didn't make shit, and so they were just clowning me, especially my mom and sister. They love to gossip. They love to like talk about shit.
Yeah, that's insane.
And even my dad was like never like so present to anything. But like he's been working like fucking 40 hours a week like for like the past 30 years.
Exactly.
So it's like what the fuck is online money, bro? Like making my way sleep. And so like yeah, they'll always laugh at me. Even to this day, I'm gonna be like, it's kind of funny when I talk about I'm like, yo, how does it feel to like talk to a future millionaire? You know what I'm saying? Yeah, it's kind of funny. But,
Yeah, the same things. Like my mum's, she talks about like having to work, like and like she says she wants to travel, and it's like I don't know. I just tell her like you don't have to worry about that in like 3 years max. Like I got you.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah, even my mom like, bro, any financials you got right now, like you'll be calm. Like,
Give me some time, mum.
Yeah.
Give me some.
But literally and especially back at the start, like when my parents were especially like way more skeptical, they were like, I would like I'll be filming right in the living room, and then someone would be like, oh, what's he doing? And then my mom or dad would say like, oh, he's just doing his dumb stuff again. And then I just, bro, that used to hit hard. That used to like be like damn, alright bro, good to see like I'm getting some support here. But and then but that also made me like, bro, I was like, bro, I need to prove these guys wrong. And now that they see me working really hard and shit, and you know, surrounding myself with good people, they like have gotten way more supportive. Like of course. But yeah.
Bro, freaking in my locked in phase, I was actually doing the most. I was doing too much.
What?
I was getting up at 5 a.m, cold shower, journaling, reading, meditating as well.
Meditating.
I literally, no, that shit, like, that doesn't work for me. That shit's like a scam. I was at Action Hall before Action Hall was Action Hall.
Same, bro.
Freaking hell.
Was that in year 9?
That was year 9, yeah.
Was that 2023?
2023.
I was locked in.
Bro.
Holy, you're in 2023, bro. All you guys are like, bro, all you guys are
No, what were you doing in 2023?
Bro, I was like,
Let's not go depth on that.
That's interesting, huh?
Do you want to?
It's up to you, bro.
I don't give a shit.
This shit's
Oh,
gonna be like
Bro,
50
I
views.
was like skater, stoner.
I was the same, but just think of me the same as what he's about to say, but just like 3 years earlier.
Yeah. Oh.
The fuck?
Bro, you know what actually has been like a major for me as well, like is in being like locked in and like being consistent, was like I watched YouTube videos, and every single YouTube video, like, you know, Fredo, Brez, all those gurus, bro, they all say the same thing. Yeah, like if you're consistent at one thing, like if you're consistent at it, if you're sometimes thinking like, bro, I don't know if I can do this, I don't know if it's gonna work out, like, bro, if you're consistent at it, it's literally guaranteed to work. Like, think about it, with anything in life, it doesn't have to be involved with money. Like, playing soccer, if you keep practicing over and over and over and over and over again, you're gonna get better. Gym, if you keep practicing, you're gonna get better over and over and over. Like, the list is endless, right? So once I implemented that and put it into the thing that I'm doing now, if I keep going and going and going and going, it's legit guaranteed to
Bro,
It's
work
like
out.
impossible to fail. Bro, I remember I remember when I first started, bro, you were like, bro, if you just keep going, like, it's impossible to fail. Like, and I was like, bro, what? Like, bro, let me fucking.
The perspective is different because it comes down to money. Because when you put it in perspective, like, it's like an instrument,
Mm.
like a guitar, like, you're gonna keep playing, you know you're gonna get better eventually.
No, it's like,
Alright.
But yeah, no, yeah.
Like, because it comes down to money, the whole perspective changes.
Yeah.
I kind of see it similar though. Like it's like, it's not really like you can't really. I guess you get better at money, but like for example, organic dropshipping, like your content. If I keep on doing content every single day,
Yeah.
eventually my content's gonna get better.
Yeah.
I'll go like wow. It's like
Yeah.
same as that.
I've only been doing it for like locked in for like a month now. So like I'd look back at like the first thing I did, like my first ad, and I'm like, bro, was that fucking retarded or something? Like, and so no, but it's like really good to see that of how like you know how much better I've gotten, I guess. And that also makes me think that like, yo, how I am right now, I'm gonna be looking back at myself in like, you know, 6 months, and I'm gonna be like I'm gonna be thinking the same thing. Yo, I've improved so much. So now that I've got that into my head, it's also just really, you know, kind of helped me.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, how long have you been dropshipping for?
I don't know. I locked in since like June last year, so it's only been like how long that is, like 10 months.
You seen it? Oh.
Like 10 months, in 9 months. But like I started in like Jan, but like never took it seriously until like June. I don't know what the fuck I was doing for like 6 months ago. I was just working, and then I joined Whole Lot of Profit in like
That's right.
April, or was it March or April, and that's when I started taking it seriously, because like a little bit serious,
Paid money.
because I paid money for it. And then, yeah, it was like 2 months where I just like came, like, bro, when I had my job, it was a steel warehouse frame job. It was from 6 a.m. to 2 p.m. I'd literally wake up at like 4 a.m, film, and then like go to work.
Right.
That's
I remember that,
crazy.
I used to do that.
Yeah.
And then when I come back, I do more shit, but it was just like one product. I try to take it seriously, but with
Yes,
work, it's just so fucking hard.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That was
Yeah, once I quit, I just realized.
school or like you work. Yeah, that was like me last year. It's like every single day you get up at like 5:30
Yeah.
and just have to do your shit.
Yeah, that was like me, especially when I was doing Comeups, bro. Like, bro, when I was kind of like starting off organic, I was literally, bro, I'm gonna say time frames. I was waking up at 7 o'clock for school, going to school, and then leaving school at 3, get home at like 3:40, and then go literally get dressed, go straight to work until 10 p.m, come home, and then I would not have time for anything. So the fact that I was trying to like do my dropshipping with that, and obviously I was not locked in at the time, so it was just literally impossible to do it.
Were you doing football training as well at the same time?
Yeah, I quit soccer this year so that I could, you know, kind of lock in, but then also I was doing like work. But because, you know, money wasn't gonna like roll in within the first like, couple of days of me doing it. I didn't want to let go of Kmart because I know Kmart was giving me like a steady income even though I was like working my ass off. So then once I kind of was just like, bro, I need like I haven't quit Kmart. I still work at Kmart like once a week, right? But that's only because my mates that are there. Like I built like hella good friendships there.
Yeah.
So I work like once a week. I haven't worked for like 3 weeks though, and then I said I like decided, bro. This wasn't even long ago, bro. This like 2-3 weeks ago. I was talking to him in the Nich, and I was like, bro, if I'm gonna lock in, because that's what I'm saying. I locked in 1 month ago, and then I texted my manager. I sent the message. I'm like, bro, like don't give me any shifts, like except for 1 shift a week. So I went from doing Monday to Saturday to just Saturday. So I went from like $400 paychecks. Think of that, by the way. 35 hours for $400.
That's crazy.
Like, bro.
Hell no.
So yeah, I went from $400 paychecks to like $60 paychecks, right? But that's because I knew, like, bro, how am I gonna do organic and work at the same time? Because for work, I'm working because I don't want to I still want money. But then that's also giving me the mindset that I'm not gonna make money with organic, like, if you know what I mean. Like,
Yeah, no, I get that.
yeah, so then I was just like, I just changed my whole mindset really. I was like, bro, I just need to trust myself. And bro, worst comes to worst, I just get another job, bro. Like get another job, build up more capital, and then
For me,
do whatever I need to do. But I know
worst case
organic is
scenario,
gonna work.
It was like, if I can't even make money online, I was fucking go into the woods, start fucking
Build a hut.
build a log cabin, live off the land, have like a fucking
Right.
wife or something, like their wife and kids, just live in the forest and fucking have a farm. So it's like that's it. I'm not working a job,
That's
bro.
funny.
That was it to me.
But going back on the consistency thing, bro, that even like applies like now. I don't know about y'all, but like freaking my most recent winner that did like 20K last month. At the start when I first started running that product, to like looking back now, it was like, damn, why are my ads like so questionable? Like considering the amount that I've done. I look back on that product literally last month and looked at the first ad. I was like, damn, it's pretty questionable. And then slowly I just got better, and then now I just make banger ads. So what I'm trying to say is like freaking that shit still applies. Like you just put in reps and you just get so much better. Like
But it's not always just like working hard.
Mm.
Obviously it's there, but you gotta work hard on the right things. Most people work
Yeah.
on fucking bullshit.
Also,
Expect results.
And it's like, I'm doing the same thing and expecting a different result, you know?
Yeah, so
Like,
Oh.
big things.
it's clear as fuck.
But yeah, no, consistency is always just gonna like make you win, like no matter what it is.
Yeah, that's a general idea.
and do y'all have like a quote that just like you stick by to or like remember? This guy has like
This
crazy.
has a whole list
I'll
of
go
quotes.
with my quotes. You guys have quotes?
My one is me personally. My one is comparison is a thief of joy.
Bro always says it. That's
I
fine.
always say it because I genuinely do like think of it like that because, bro, like
Yeah,
I don't know how to say it, bro. But if I'm thinking now, yo, Nick's my age, he's made this much money, Daniel is my age, bro, why haven't I made that much money? Like, if I'm like that, bro, that throws off my whole mindset and it just makes me negative. Like, I'm trying to be like, bro, like, I want to try to be the complete opposite of that, which that quote really, opened me up to.
And there'll always be someone doing better than you. Like,
Yeah,
every day I
doesn't matter what.
social media, I see another 17-year-old made like 7 figures today.
Daniel
It's like,
Bitton.
Yo, bro, like,
oh yeah, I do. Yeah, it's like, I mean, and I bet there's another 17-year-old that fucking is doing better than him.
No.
It's like you keep on comparing.
no, because you can't compare yourself to, like, bro, it's like your own journey. You know, if you
Mm.
know what I mean?
Life's not a competition, bro.
Ah, shit.
Bro, it's like your own shit, bro. It's not like me, like, fucking.
It's you versus you, bro.
Yeah, that's what I was about to say.
Bro, I
It's
think-
your biggest opponent is yourself.
That's like drive you.
That shit.
Bro, I reckon comparing like yourself, like in a good way, as long as you're doing it in a good way, then it's fine. But like what Alex was saying, comparison is a thief of joy. That used to like just cook my mindset until I like shifted over to like comparison, like to motivate you. Like freaking saw this guy. When I saw this guy's dashboard, I wasn't like, damn, bro, why am I not making that much? It was like, damn, this guy's making that much, so I should work harder, you know? Like, don't ever think of that.
There's always like
Yeah.
two people. It's like
Yeah.
you're either jealous or inspired.
Exactly. Yeah.
So I was trying to
You'll-
do it.
yeah,
For real.
you'll know the two people as well, like when
Yeah.
Yeah, and then that's when also not comparing yourself. That's when you just like, bro, that could literally be me if I just keep going. So then, yes, you with your quotes.
What's your one favorite one that you
There's-
always think about?
It's not an issue. This one, I got an idea of it, but I put it to my own words. So it's, if your past actions made who you are today, then your present actions will determine who you are in the future.
Yeah, that's valid.
Wait, hold on.
Wait, run that back, run that back.
Run it
Actually, run that
Run it
back.
back, run it
Run it
back.
back.
If your past actions made who you are today, then your present actions will determine who you are in the future.
Yeah, no. So your past actions.
Want to know me or
No, no,
what?
no. So your past actions. Your past
Another
action.
quote's cool, it doesn't make sense.
No. Your past action. So like your whole build up of organic is the reason you're here today. So like
What you do today,
yeah, is gonna be the reason for where you are in like a year. Do you know what I mean? So in 1 year, if you're in your in 1 year if you're in your C63S, the reason of that is gonna be because of like today, your work that you're putting in today.
Oh, bro, onto something.
not all something.
6, 7.
Freaking, oh yeah, my one. When you expect nothing, you gain everything. I freaking made a YouTube video on that.
Yo, like what?
That's that?
Why?
Oh, you don't get it?
I'm trying to implement that into my lifestyle.
Wait, do you not get it?
Like no, not really.
Explain to him, bro.
Basically, when you're just expecting too much, you don't really get anything. Freaking, like, my personal example was back in February, I think. So, yeah, that was like when I did my lowest month. It was like 5K, and I was running products, and I was expecting to go viral. Like, I was like, yo, why am I not going viral? Why am I not making money? Like, shit like that. And then, I forgot, like, you shouldn't really be expecting anything. You should focus on the inputs, not the outputs, right? So as long as you put in the work, like, the results will come. Kind of like the consistency thing. And then, yeah, like,
That's
detach
so
yourself from the
dope,
results.
that is-
Bro, I can vouch for that. I remember that exact time frame for when he was like, bro, I gotta stop thinking about results. I'm not even joking. He was actually saying, bro, I gotta stop thinking about that. I gotta stop thinking to make money. I just gotta do the work. And then he
The
hit
next month
he
hit
like-
highest month
yeah,
ever.
exactly.
Yeah.
I literally remember that.
That's why you gotta enjoy the process.
Mm.
That's how it is. And that's why you can't really get attachment.
Enjoying the process.
Yeah.
Yeah, bro.
But
And
that's why business is like, bro, 90% mindset, bro.
It's like
That's
people
how it is.
are always, yeah, that's what I say in my YouTube videos. But people always got the mindset like, when I achieve this, then I'll be happy. I'll be happy when I get an M4. I'll be happy like when I get a 100K a month. It's like, as soon, like when you get that, you'll look back and then you'll be like, damn, it was like kind of fun. Like just the whole process was like fun. I kind of miss it. It's like nostalgia. It's like kind of the whole thing of like when you don't realize how good the moment is until it's gone. It's like,
yeah,
even like to relate it back to like fucking like Prime Fortnite or some shit. It's like
yeah.
like everyone like talks about that being like the best like Prime Fortnite was like super good. It's like yeah, didn't realize it at the time.
Yeah.
It's like until it's like
Right.
last oh
Yeah. No. Adding on to that, like even Jordan watched a video in that shit. I don't know if you guys seen it. It's one of the like raw ones, and he pretty much said like, I sold my company for millions.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
Okay.
And now I'm depressed.
Yeah. He said he feels like he can't go any further. Like he's trying to find new goals, but it's really like
Yeah.
he can't. Yeah, I saw that.
Because
Bro, Jordan Watch is my king.
that's why the quote like money doesn't buy happiness.
Yeah.
Came from only rich people.
Yeah.
Because they've always thought that money will get them happy, but then once they're there,
Yeah.
it's like they have nothing else.
Of course, it can buy your favorite assets and whatever you want, but
It gets to a point.
literally.
The whole process is fun.
And-
Like, I shit was hard, and I was like grinding, but I've never really like when I look back at all times of my life, like I never really is like I wish that never happened. Like I'm glad everything happened because it leads right into that.
I remember. Wait, you want to say something?
Yeah, I was gonna say that that as well. Think like enjoy the journey because I've thought about it before because I've also heard like people say, bro, I wish like people that have made like 6 figures. I've heard people say like, bro, I wish I could go back to when like the feeling that I got when I made my first sale. Because if they're in consistent 10K days, that doesn't phase them. Of course they're gonna be happy and like happy with themselves, but they don't get that feeling. Like, so now the fact that I made my first sale, you know, like I'm in my first month of dropshipping, I'm like, sometimes I do think like, bro, I wish I was out here in my life. But then I think of that as well. I think of like, shit, bro, like I'm gonna look back at this in like 1 year time and be like, I want to be back in the same situation at the like start. Cause bro, my first sale was a test order. I was on call with these boys, right? We were planning the Gold Coast trip. My phone was sitting to the side, and I just heard a cha-ching, bro. You guys remember? I was screaming, bro.
you were like
I was yelling, bro. I was going off, and then I check my phone and I see $2.99 from online store, and bro, like the feeling that was going through my bro, I was like shaking. Like I took a video, I was shaking like this. I'm not even joking. I was shaking like this. I was going, bro.
I got a question for Nich and Muaki. Were you guys more happy for your first sale, 1K day, when you hit your first 6 figures?
First sale, bro.
6 figures are fun nothing.
Literally 6 figures is nothing.
But
1K day. That was pretty exciting for me.
I don't know. I feel like
1K day was your favorite?
First sale and 1K day were almost like equally exciting.
Really?
Better than a 12K day, like the feeling.
Yeah.
I feel like first sale. No, because I already got past sale when I was doing pay like 2 years ago. It was just like, yeah, I'm the fucking goat. I say 10K a month. Seeing that 10K a month dashboard was really like, holy fuck, I made 10K a month.
Yeah, that's like the whole pinnacle of success. Like back like a year ago. Now it's like
First 5 figures, yeah.
But even going back to what you were saying, you gain everything when you expect nothing, or something like that.
Yeah.
Yeah, right. I didn't expect to hit a 10K a month until 2025. Like, I used to do journaling like hella early, like July when I barely made any money, and then it was in August. I'm like, I didn't expect. I just like next month I want to get like $3,000 revenue. I'll be happy, and then I wrote that down. It's probably in my journal at home, but literally the next month I had like a 22K month. I'm like, this is fucking crazy.
Yeah, no, that's so true.
Of course.
Even fucking last month, like, just to go into January, I thought all my products gonna die out. I still hit like a 10K month, but like it was crazy. And then February was even lower, and then going into March, I didn't really expect anything, and then I hit my highest month ever. So it's like, what the fuck's going on?
Yeah. This that quote the next stage is pretty real. I remember I was watching Hamza in like 2022, and he was saying like, don't expect to make 10K a month. It took him like 3 years to make 10K a month, and I was like, oh damn. So it's I'm like 14, it's I'm like 15, 16, 17. Yeah, I'll be pretty fucking happy if I get to 10K a month by 17. And then so I just like started trying to all I wanted was one sale, so I didn't expect anything. I got everything. Like not everything, but like I got a lot more than what I expected.
Yeah.
But
Well, so what? Anyways, we were talking about quotes before. What was your quote? What's your quote, Daniel? Like, what's one quote that you
you always
just?
stick by.
Nothing. I don't really have a specific quote. It's kind of just like.
What did you stick by that you journeyed?
What?
Maybe that's you started the journey.
I mean, always just like the whole. You can't fail if you don't quit. Like that was big thing. Like mainly last year. That was like going through my mind every day. Like I'd wake up, fucking like 5 a.m. like 5 hours of sleep. And just like, fuck, like you can't fail if you don't quit. So I gotta
Bro,
So,
yeah. Like literally, I'm so happy that I'm like here right now, because I like once again back to that point where like you just keep going. It's guaranteed to work out. Like literally, it's proven. Like there's 3 major scenarios right here where that quote is proven. The 1, 2, 3, like that.
How do you feel like sitting with us? Like,
Like-
what do you see? Do you see?
Like I feel like I
Feel the aura?
no, genuinely though, like all seriousness, I feel like that me being here with all you guys makes me feel like, bro, this is so much more achievable than I actually thought when I first started. Like cause back when I thought of ecom, I was kind of like didn't really want to get into it because to be honest, I'm like a really big boomer. Like I'm not good with technology at all.
Really?
Yeah, like I'm like horrible. Like
I spent 3 hours with a guy trying to make a store.
no, like for real though. Like even back when I had to do like school assignments online, like I was like could not figure out shit. Like it was bad.
Oh, like CAD and shit like that.
CAD?
Oh, like that, like.
Who doesn't know what CAD is? It's like no, it's like an online design software for like.
Bro, like anything, like
computer science,
yeah, if it was computer science, if it was like if I had to do like a music assessment which had to be like on Canva, even Canva I would struggle with, bro.
You guys.
Like I was retarded when it comes to that shit. So like,
Do you guys always like for me in school, I wasn't like crazy grades or anything. I was like just barely passed. But I always knew, like even like when I was like fucking primary school, like 8 years old, I was like, yeah, if I really wanted to, and fucking like spent hours studying math, I could be the best in the class. Like,
Yo,
but
That's
just
what I say.
put the reps in, I can. It's like the kid smart could be like, you fucking didn't pass. I'm like, yeah, if I wanted to, I could beat you.
Bro, literally.
I'm gonna keep it a buck. I couldn't do that. Like how, bro?
What?
Wait, you don't believe that if you really
no,
put the whole everything into
Oh,
it?
okay. If I put everything in,
Yeah.
but like for some reason, school for me is like I can't remember shit if I'm not like really in like focused into it. Like, bro, like yeah, exactly interested, and especially when you get some bummy teacher that's just a fucking like an old man that just has nothing better to do with his life, but it's like I guess he's teaching, but the way that some teachers go about it just makes stuff so much worse. Like, literally, I could have math, which is my worst subject, right? And I could, if I have like a really good teacher that's a good proper teacher, I know that I would get into math and I'll be interested in doing it. Like, you know what I mean? But also, what I was just saying was schoolwork. I really can't like get into it, bro. Like I can't remember shit. Like if I have to go study. Like, I just, for example, for math formulas, I can't remember math formulas to, like, save my life, except for, like, all the basic shit.
Yeah, well, it's like same, but like I know if I fucking wanted to.
Oh, and you know my math test? I got a formula sheet. They just give me like a sheet of all the formulas. What the frick, bro?
That's
That's checking.
The
Cheat sheet?
What is
No, it's like a formula sheet. It's like
Yeah,
a government issued formula
Wait,
sheet.
what?
Yeah, it is.
In our math test, they give us like a government issued formula sheet.
Like,
It's just like
the thing that has, all
Yeah.
the formulas.
Uh,
30 formulas. It's just light work.
That is detailed now.
That's like the quote, like I was using that quote about like, I never went by a quote, but it's like a kind of like principle. It's like I always thought like back before I started in 2022, if I wanted to do something, like I could do it. Like if I want to be an
Yeah.
astronaut, I can be an astronaut.
Yeah.
It's like like anything in the world, if I really wanted to, I could do it. So it's
Yeah,
like I
there's-
knew like, that's a big principle.
There's like endless things that you can think of in that sense, which is like insane.
Yeah.
That's how life should be.
Yeah.
I feel like, especially like looking at older people, bro, there's so much potential out there, and like people just like
Once
They just
and-
accept everything that comes to their life.
Yeah.
just like deal with it, man up.
And once you get to that point where you realize how much potential you can have for yourself and like just your future, I think that's like such a strong thing to have. If you guys understand what I'm trying to say.
It's such a life.
Yeah.
But Alex, you know Dennis he's in my arm, right? It's like this random like a guy, but he quit his job at Domino's just because it got a little hard.
Bro, you know what he did? Thomas worked 2 shifts, quit, and then Dennis was like, oh, get me a job there, just get me to replace you. Thomas said to the manager, oh, I'm quitting, but my friend wants to work here. Dennis worked, he went in for 1 shift, that was like a 3-hour shift, he got fired 1.5 hours in. 1.5, or he like quit 1.5 hours into his first shift. And I was like, and I went up to him, and I was like, yo, Dennis, how Domino's go? Because I didn't know anything, and I think everyone was like, not making fun of him, but everyone was like joking around with him, like, haha, Domino's, blah, blah, blah. And I went up to him, I was like, yo.
Shit, I'm fucking shit. Sorry.
Oh.
It's
I went up to him saying like, yo, how's Domino's? I said, how's Domino's? And then he was like, oh, like, bro, F off, bro, you're not funny. I was like, wait, what? Like, what happened? He goes,
Okay, we got it, yo. Pass.
let me check that shit. And then,
That's a big order though.
oh, shit. This guy just got a $200 cha-ching.
Damn.
Motion phone.
But yeah, what was I saying? Oh yeah. And then he told me he like quit like 1.5 hours into a 3-hour shift on his first shift ever. And I was like, alright, like it's just alright. Like, I couldn't, like I did not understand, but yeah. That was funny. One of our mates at school like had a shift at Domino's, first shift ever, 3-hour shift. He quit / got fired within the first hour and a half.
Yeah, I fucking quit as well.
No, but like they just quit.
No.
They got like a little
Oh,
hard.
it got hard.
Yeah.
No, I couldn't.
And they try to act like they're so busy. Thomas quit because he was saying shit like, yo, I got, what was he saying? He's like, oh, I just got too much like stuff going on.
Kids nowadays,
I was like, I'm Mr.
people,
Busy.
Like, they don't have, their attention span is so quick. I don't know what, like, most kids are gonna be doing. Like, in the
Yo.
future. Like, you're gonna have to be homeless on like crack to like fucking stimulate their dopamine receptors because of all the brain pump. Like, it's good.
What do you guys see yourself in a year?
Go one by one.
One by one. Yeah, you start as well. Jaysun, where do you see yourself in a year?
Bro, traveling the world and just doing whatever I want for just
Making money?
making money, yeah, of course. And
Alright.
I'm not gonna lie, I kind of see myself like later on, bro. I kind of see myself going into like a rural ass place and just like being present. You know what I mean? Like going to like the Chinese mountains or some shit. But I would like side quests everywhere.
We have me on the side quest.
Chris, a jungle with side quest stuff.
Bro, I would like just side quests everywhere, bro. Like just
Yeah, so you want to try?
yeah. I just want to see the world, bro. I just want to see like everything.
How was it saying Gold Coast?
Bro, it's like so surreal, man. I mean, like even this fucking view, bro. Like, bro, cause I live in Auckland, New Zealand. Like that shit, bro. It's like so mediocre, and it's just like no one like really wants to aim high, and it's just like so boring. So like coming here, bro, and especially in this tall ass building, holy fuck, bro. It's like it's like so different.
Yeah, it opens shit
It
up.
actually opens your eyes, bro. I used to literally live the same day, like every day. Like, okay, I wake up and then do my morning shit, do some work, go gym, come back, read probably, just do more work, and sleep. And that was like on repeat. Now here, bro, I'm like with friends, bro. We're like in this tall ass building, and like it's like different. And, like
Yeah.
I love it when it's different. Like I just hate it when everything's the same shit.
Same. You feel like your life's like a simulation.
Yo, bro, I actually hated it so much, man. Like, oh my god.
Yeah.
Oh my god, bro.
Yes.
Yeah. So Daniel, what about you?
What about you, baby doll?
1 year, I see myself like I got a pretty clear vision. Just like as soon as I turn 18, fucking world tour, traveling all the world.
Side quest.
While printing and connect,
Connect.
and yeah, that's it. That's just I sort of print and meet like-minded people and travel.
What do you want to do for business?
Business. Right now, I mean, I got mainly like goals for like, the next few months, but and I guess in a year I wanna have something like I wanna be worrying about if organics like if my fucking store's gonna not go viral and I'm gonna have like a tank like my fucking revenue's gonna drop next month. I wanna have like consistent like fucking like at least 50K a month. Consistent every single month, no matter what. Like an actual business. Like I don't want to be working in the business. Like I want to be like
Working on the business.
on the business. Yeah.
What, you just want to do paid
yeah,
Little
yeah,
brand.
paid, and then turn it into whatever the product. Like my first major like porn ads will be on paid ads. Hopefully turn it into a brand, exit it for like 7 figures, hopefully. And yeah, also personal branding and stuff like that. I intend to keep on building my YouTube, and then eventually I create a product around myself and what I'm passionate about. So,
That's right.
That's about you, Nick.
In 1 year, that's when I can drive.
Bro, holy fuck.
So I'm gonna get my big body bands, and I'm gonna be up 7 figures. Scale the personal brand. Literally, that's it. Like, the main
Bro,
thing.
a lot of shit can happen in a
I
year.
know,
bro.
so
Like,
much.
Oh
Fuck
my
yeah.
god. I was smoking weed 1 year ago, like dead ass. I had, oh my god. So imagine a year from now, like shit. If I'm like here, bro, like imagine a year from now, like
Facts,
We'll get
man.
some, we'll get some.
Yeah, Alex.
A year from now, really, I just, bro, I literally just gonna be like this, but I hope to see myself just, I'm gonna be at 7 figures, at like easily 7 figures with organic, because I want to run up organic this year.
7 figures with organic?
I said 6, no?
You just said 7.
Oh.
6, 7.
No, sorry, 6 figures. I'm gonna be at 6 figures within a year. Yeah, definitely with organic, because and my plan is in 1 year. By the end of this year, I was planning on hopping on paid, but once I hit 100k with like rev with organic, I was gonna switch to ads. So whenever that happens, it'll happen. But I really wanna run up organic this year mainly. So that, but also in a year, I really want to be doing the same thing that we're doing right now, but like same thing in Thailand or something. I want to be like connecting, bro. Like
Connect.
like networking, bro. Whether just being in a in a place with people who are just in the same mindset as you, because it's so powerful,
Bro,
bro.
one thing I never got. Why would you switch from organic to paid? Like what's with paid?
Make more money.
Bro,
It's yeah. Exactly.
number one,
consistency.
I think me, Muaki, and Daniel have all like accomplished the majority of what we can already do with organic. Like, what else can we really do with organic, you know?
Cap, but then also it's like
Organic
it's not
fluctuates.
Yeah, it's not.
Yeah.
Like, you never actually like with organic. Like I had a crazy month, and then like it's never gonna be like consistently at that.
So
it's gonna fucking
consistency.
be up and down, but then paid is really just like
Scalability as well.
Scalability is also like a real business. You're competing against fucking like.
you're not fucking filming
Yeah,
TikTok videos out in public. Fucking
Like guys run to IKEA.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
H&M.
Yeah.
But yeah, because like you can do like 1 million in a month with paid, but you can't do that with
Like
organic.
each
I mean,
month.
Yes.
Also, I look at like even like Samuel Noah.
Does he?
Didn't he get arrested, bro?
Yeah, but aside from that, he started with like his dropshipping shit from started pay ads like dropshipping, and turned that into a like $50 to $100 million a year
Yeah.
like business. Like that's
Printer.
that's like a potential of paid ads.
Mm.
You can't do that shit with organic.
Yeah. Also with like organic, it's legit like product. Obviously, filming skills, like you gotta be a good have that skill, but like product, like you need to find that one product, like, and that one product will come around every 3 months, every 6 months, like
Yeah.
it's kind of
Yeah.
Yeah, Muaki,
Yeah,
where you,
yo, Muaki.
where you see yourself in a year?
Media.
Out the trenches?
Yeah, I don't know, because my plan for this year was to just travel. Obviously, this was like the first kind of trip that I did myself. Yeah, go Bali, Thailand in a couple months' time. Go to Dubai, and also I'm going to Japan as well. So next year. But I don't know, I want to move somewhere where I want to be. So I don't know what Thailand's going to be like, Dubai's going to be like, so especially with no tax and networking there with like business owners.
Thailand no tax.
No tax.
Oh shit.
Wow. Damn.
Maybe it's like very low tax.
Yeah.
That was like no tax a couple weeks ago, but But yeah, I want to have a really good network. Like realizing that nowadays.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I fucking realized that this trip, the network is actually
It's so
pretty
powerful.
valuable.
Especially this
Bro.
like in real life, I've never fucking met like online this kind of people.
Yeah.
Yeah, like I fucking these guys probably saved me like I'm pretty like advanced drop shipper, and these guys helped me out a lot with like fucking wasting a lot of money. It's just like,
Bro, also though, like seeing it in real life, bro. The other day, his phone was going off non-stop, like ching, bro. Yeah, bro.
We're in a 10K day.
Hitting the day with a like over 2K day. Him yesterday, he hit the day with like a 2K day basically. Bro, it's just like so cool to see it in real life and to hear like the chings coming left, right, and center. Bro, it's just
that's
it's so
So
crazy to me.
yeah. I feel you guys ever feel like well, in school like feel bad like when your phone like change shit goes off.
Yeah, bro, I feel that all the time. It's so like I feel that.
No.
Nah, no.
No, but like I remember I was in class. Some classes I turned my fucking phone on like max volume and Auraphone.
No, that's okay.
And then other classes would be like, okay, I'm just
Yeah.
turn my phone down.
That's valid though. Keep your phone like my
Or fucking-
Bro, I remember I was in class with Nick when he was running up the mug. This was like when I was first talking to him. Like this is like the second time I was talking to him about like me trying to start like organic. I was sitting down next to him, and then he went on his Gmail, like his work Gmail, and then he saw like the notification in his Gmail saying like, oh, you just got an order, blah blah blah. He goes, yo, you ready? Watch this. He's at his work phone, like connects to the hotspot, and then he just went cha-ching, and I was like, nah, no way, this guy's just making like, and I was like convinced he was making like 2K days like every single day of the year. And like every single minute he was getting like a sale. Because every time I was next to him, it was always just like it was always just there in front of me, and I was just like, bro, like that's like yeah. I thought that guy was making like $400,000 a year at like 15 years old. Like damn. But then again, also that kind of makes me think like, bro, like that sale, that sale came at that exact time, and it kind of when I thought of it as well in the moment, I was like, bro, damn, bro, like. That's so insane. That like drove me. So I guess that's like kind of like.
That's probably a sign.
Yeah, exactly. That's what I'm trying to say. I was like, it's kind of like a sign from God, bro.
Definitely, bro.
Bro, it's like obviously I'm like he was getting consistent sales throughout that whole day, obviously. But I'm saying the fact that when I was sitting next to him and it like came up to, I was talking with him for 5 minutes, and like within that 5 minutes it just came then, and I was just like, bro, like that drove
That's
me.
definitely a
Man.
sign, bro.
Yeah.
If you see it as a sign.
Yeah, that's interesting. Like, there's always been like, lots of little signs on my doing that. I don't know if you pick them up or not, but if you like see them as signs from God or like things like that. But yeah, it's definitely been like signs for.
I don't know. I feel like with school, failure is always seen as something bad.
Yo, way.
But that's literally how you learn. If you can win, you can also lose. If you lose, you can also win.
Yeah, of course.
Bro, I took so many L's before fucking auto launch, bro. I tested like 20 products.
That's what dropshipping is like though, like all this paid ads, organic, bro. It's just
It's not invaluable.
test, dude. Like test, go, test, next, test. Like you're just consistently testing, and then eventually you will just find that one product. Which is I can't wait for that, but like yeah, no, big shit.
Bro, school's actually like.
Speaking from experience.
School is such a matrix.
Bro, drop out.
Yo, what?
Nah, I wouldn't
Nick,
drop
why
out.
are you like not dropped out?
Because by the time I drop out, which is next year May, I graduate next year August. So when I drop
So
out,
you just-
I got like
yeah,
3
yeah,
months.
huh?
Yeah.
Bro, I like dropped out when I made my first dog.
That's not a lot.
That's bad.
Oh, that's kind of
Oh
one.
yeah, well, yeah. This year.
But school's actually not real. Like when you get like when you fail on a test, they actually like whoop your ass.
Bro,
But like when you fail in business, that's just a chance to grow, learn, and improve.
Bro, it's
Yeah,
so
yeah.
sad.
Anything that's better than winning.
Yeah.
Bro.
I mean,
Yeah.
yeah, it's like
God.
failure. Like, the more
Failure is the
you
key
fail,
to
the faster
success.
You'll succeed.
Bro. Also, bro, some teachers like want to see you fail as well, especially, bro. My math teacher, Bazowski,
Oh yeah.
he's such a sweet bro. He'll go, oh, if you don't do this in my class, I will fail you and you have to repeat the whole course. You know, I've done it many times and I'm proud of it. And I'm like, bro, what? I'm thinking like, what? Like, what is your life, bro? You're trying to like make, bro. I don't know, bro. Beefing with like 15-year-old kids, bro.
Yeah.
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 What's that for?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know Yen?
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah.
How old is that guy?
It's like, I should know.
19.
20, 30.
He's not
Nah,
19, bro.
I'm not sure it's that fucking big, but don't fuck. Why you keep touching my hairs?
But, yeah, bro. Some teachers are just so fried, bro.
Yo, bro, oh my god, my math teacher like this.
For the YouTube video?
D1 head. Like, I did anything. She would actually just send me out, bro. It was
But were you one of those kids that are like, bro, why is the teacher always against me? But you'd be like fucking flipping tape.
Bro, this is Jordan, bro.
Yeah. My friends, bro. She always picked me, bro. And I always in out, bro. Oh my god, bro.
I always understood teachers like I get why you get mad at kids. Like if I was like my teacher would always get pissed off at me, but I was showing up to her class every day, just going on my laptop watching fucking dropship YouTube videos, not paying any attention in class. Like
Yeah.
I get why she's gonna get mad at me. Like she doesn't know like what I'm thinking. Like that I think that school is a waste of time. Like she fully thinks that school's how you make it in life. That's what you're meant to do. So she thinks I'm being like a failure. Like she wants to help me, and like she's gonna tell me off and say do the work. It's important. Like they just don't realize that it's like
They're just not educated.
Yeah, this might sound dumb and like, you know, silly or like corny or guru, but like business teachers. Yo, they know.
Bro,
They know.
I actually hate my business teacher, bro.
They know so much.
teacher actually has a business. Like last year,
Yeah,
he actually had a
bro,
business.
they know so much about businesses, yet they don't run. Well, the business teacher I have knows so much about business, but doesn't do anything with it. Like literally has nothing to do with business.
Bro.
Like, does nothing in like the business thing. And I asked her, I was like, why don't you have your own business? She's like, I don't even remember what the answer she said was, but it's basically just yeah.
Bro, I actually loved one of my business teacher last year. He was like, he knew I was making money. He sort of let me just do my work with us. He was like,
What?
Miss Davidson.
Bro, freaking my teacher's like a bit. She's a bit questionable.
She's very
She's like
questionable.
super questionable. She's always, bro, like, I was running a mock to be fair. But like, she just sent me out first lesson. It's so gay.
What'd you do? What'd you do?
She just sent, bro, first business class this year, I got like kicked out.
Damn.
Bro, why?
For doing my work in class. She's right.
Were you guys like managers? Like
No,
before you locked in?
I was never like
I was
like
a
one of
mess.
I was never one of those kids that would bro. I always like I always like felt bad for like a certain teacher, bro. Especially when there's like those teachers that like can't raise their voice loud and like those random like ladies. Bro, I felt so bad. There was this one foreign lady that was my commerce teacher. She was like legit straight from China.
Is that Miss Law? Yeah.
She could barely speak English, but like, bro, I felt so bad for her.
Oh, I actually love Miss Law, bro. She knew I was running Casanova. And she just let me do whatever I want in class.
No,
I
Miss Law
was
was
like the nicest kid before econ, bro.
Fast one.
Nah, I was like such a nice kid.
I mean, now you're a bad boy. Like, what the fuck?
You're still a nice guy. Still a nice boy.
Yeah.
Good.
Daniel, you're my last nice little boy.
Okay, yo, this game
Yo.
super
Alright,
good.
bro, alright.
Yo, you wanna wrap it up, bro? It's been like an hour 40.
Yeah.
Oh my
Oh,
god.
for-
Yeah, shit.
Yo, that was a yapathon.
That was W podcast?
Bro, like the start was cool.
Maybe questionable, but
I might end the fucking audio.
Yeah, we just end it.
Wait, we do an outro.
yeah.
Oh.
It's actually offending.
Alright, thanks for watching, boys. More of these coming soon. Every time we link up. HFM podcast coming, I don't know when, but Yeah.
Later.
See ya.
Later.
Yo, later.